family. If you're in or near Columbia, South Carolina, you've got to visit the House of Hathor, located at 6319 North Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday, it's your one-stop shop for African clothing, African masks, natural soaps, incense, candles, jewelry, and more. Plus, they've got a beautiful event space. Owned and operated by Baba Rutaski and Mama Neterma Canute. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the culture. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the movement. When you support the House of Hathor, you support the people.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to the House of Hathor's Libation, Liberation, Lifestyle Ceremony. That we come to you this day with a message from our ancestors that will continue to be the foundation of life that exists within us as well as without us. We call upon you this day as we continue to live, love, and learn the processes of life that dwells within us, that our ancestors will continue to be that which is innate within us, that they continue to bring forth our truth, that they continue to bring forth the information and the instructions for us to be able to be the true vessels, altars, and temples of their great energy, spirit, and soul. So let us bring the ancestors involved into this day that they may continue to be honored, that they may continue to be acknowledged, that they continue to be venerated through our thoughts, through our words, and through our actions, that we commit, submit, and admit to our ancestors that we still need them in our lives, that we still need their information and instructions. We still need their guidance. We still need their influence. We still need their insight. We still need their enlightenment upon us so that we may carry out our intentions for the purpose of making life better, not only for ourselves, but for our families and our communities. We call upon our ancestors far and near, fathers and mothers of our fathers, mothers and fathers of our mothers, to bear witness to all that we have done. And it is by your example that you continue to inspire us towards reclaiming our ancestral minds, regenerating our ancestral spirit, liberating our families, our homes, and our communities, and restoring our greatness as a people. We pour libation to bring into our midst your venerable ancestral spirit, radiating your great wisdom, your courage, your dedication, and your unyielding commitment to victory by any means necessary. It is in the honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, our mothers and fathers, our sisters and our brothers, our children and their children, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, our aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and elders of the community, that we pour this libation in your honor, in the honor of our Creator, our great ancestor of all ancestors, and the various manifestations of the Creative Spirit. We pour libation. Ashe, for our esteemed ancestors who laid the foundation for human civilization, and who provides the wisdom to which we live and the models by which our lives are guided, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors who suffered the atrocities and the horrors of our Ma'afa, but yet demonstrated the victorious power of the ancestral spirit by maintaining their dignity no matter the cost, we pour libation. Ashe. And for our esteemed ancestors who survived and made it possible for us to be here today, that we continue the fight of our ancestral liberation and our vindication, we pour libation. Ashe. And finally, for our children and their children and future generations of our ancestors to come, that they too in their time will vindicate our race from all adversaries, and that they will continue to imprint upon the world the great genius of our ancestral humanity, we pour libation. Ashe. May your venerable spirit engulf this occasion to reaffirm our ancestral canity. It is done. Our great ancestor of all ancestors is satisfied. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Dua Neter. So, my brothers and sisters, we say Hotep, peace and power to you all this day that the ancestors and our great ancestor of all ancestors have given us, that the breath of life that continues to extend itself through our intentions for the purpose of making life better, not only for ourselves, but for our families and our communities. We come this day that we are celebrating our introspection spiritually, that we're looking deep within ourselves to see what we are doing, how we are doing it, and is it being done in the way that the ancestors have given us to bring it to the people? And that we're celebrating the small victories that lead us to our liberation. That we continue to do the work that we are required to do. We are responding to life with our abilities that have been given to us through the spirit, through the energy, and through the soul of our existence. That we're celebrating each and every day the small things that we can do, whether it be through the honoring, the venerating, or the acknowledging of our ancestors through our altars, and that we're going to the altar on a daily basis, and that we're acknowledging the creative spirit that dwells within us. We're using our creativity of abundance, harmony, and order, that we're using our creativity of enhancement, increase, and enrichments to bring forth our truth. And we're living our truth. We are being our truth. And we're acknowledging that truth that dwells within us. We're celebrating that on a daily basis. And then because this is Friday, we're celebrating the end of the week of all the work that has been done throughout the week. That we're taking care of ourselves. We're taking care of those that we love the most about us. And that we're counseling those who are coming to us for knowledge and wisdom or information and instructions. Are we celebrating? Because the only way we can continue is when we do recognize the small accomplishments along the way, the victories that we've had, small or large, along the way, that reveals our truth and that reveals the work that we're doing on a daily basis within ourselves as well as outside of ourselves. This is what today is about. It's about introspection. Are we looking deep within ourselves to see that the work that's being done within us as well as without us, that it is being accomplished, whether it be in small steps or large steps? This is what the ancestors want us to look within ourselves. What is our introspection of our intentions through our spirit? How strong is the spirit? How strong is it within us that we are recognizing it, that we are in conference with it, that we are listening, that we are seeing, that we are speaking? Are we doing the work? And if we are doing the work, then let's celebrate our accomplishments, my brothers and sisters. It takes celebration in order for you to acknowledge it as well. It's not just because we're doing the work, but we are celebrating the goals that we attain, the strategies that we're using throughout our daily lives. And no one knows but yourself. No one knows the work that you're constantly doing on a daily basis, that how much work it takes in order for us to do this. And you don't have to give that to everybody, but you must celebrate in your way, in the ancestors' way. We must acknowledge that celebration. And how do you acknowledge it? Are you walking in nature? Are you taking nature walks? Are you cleansing, absolving yourselves on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, so that you can rid yourself of the negative energies that we sometimes absorb based on the conversations that we have, or just based on what life and nature is bringing to us, the obstacles and the hurdles that strengthens our resolve? You see, that we're not talking about anything that man does. We're only talking about what is natural. What is our causation in everything that we're doing, not only to ourselves, but how life and nature are bringing us these small hurdles and obstacles just to test our resolve, to see if what we're speaking, what we're thinking, and what we're doing, is it working? This is what the ancestors are bringing to us today, and they want us to continue on the path that we're on so that we may be true not only to ourselves, but true to the spirit, the energy, and the soul of our interdependentness, our interconnections, our interrelationships, and our interactions that we share with life and nature. Let us celebrate our spiritual introspection this day, so that we may continue to be the true vessels, altars, and temples of our ancestors. So we say peace and power to you all this day. We leave you this day, of course, with a cleansing, a detaching prayer, so that we all may be absolved and detached from anything that may want to do us harm. So we say peace and power to you all this day, and ashe to our ancestors.
O great ancestor of all ancestors, we call upon you this day that you will cleanse us of all negative energies that surrounds us, that you will break all work of negative magic that is against us, that you will take away from us all envy, evil, bad luck, and invincible enemies, and that you will bring protection, peace, and prosperity into our lives, into the lives of our children, our children's children, and our children's children's children, into the lives of our families, our homes, and our communities. We now lovingly and peacefully retrieve our energy from all that we have communicated with. We send them their energy back and any energy or energies attached to them. We now cleanse, clear, close, and lock all gates, portals, and access points in the spirit of our ancestors and in the spirit and in the energy of our Creator, the great ancestor of all ancestors. Ashe, 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 Ashe.